The wolf, that's Sam. She's calling arms. The other one, hey, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away.
Gotcha. Hi, welcome in. So she's trying to, yeah, she won't run away, but I do sometimes worry that if something catches her eye across the street, which that has happened before. But
Do you want to bring her in?
She's coming out not to run away, but to sit and lie on the porch. She likes to sit in the sun. We let her do that sometimes. We tie her up, and then she can sit.
You trust her enough to have her
Oh,
out
yeah.
there? She doesn't bark and everybody walks by.
She'll bark sometimes, and when she gets too barky, she comes in.
Yeah. That's rules, boundaries, limitations. Well, it's been a while.
I know.
Yeah. How you guys doing? Good. Must use your alpha.
Really?
Yes, yeah, because of the barking.
Yep, this is it.
Some things real quick to help out. Okay, the next week, okay, you'll get this. The next week with the dog, especially this one, that's boot camp, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, your mom and daddy don't live here. I'm your mother, I'm your father. Okay, good. Where I'm going with that, bear with me. I'm gonna explain. Him jumping up on you like that and you giving him love, I don't suggest doing that.
Already been told that.
And, okay,
It's funny because we have told you
now
that you would do it.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
So listen, okay? Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Awesome.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah, put his head through there.
This around Ruby's head. Flip it over.
Can't do that.
Yeah, you can, man. Get over it.
Okay, come here. Come here. Come here.
He's gonna back up and run away. Try again.
I'm
Can you
not
tell him to sit?
sit. Sit. Okay. This needs to go on.
There you go.
Thanks,
Nice.
man. Good job, bud. Good job, man. Thank you, sir.
If you're ever like finding him in like something where like he keeps running away, just like go like this and say sit, or just like do this. And
Okay.
then sit and then
Look what he just did in front of Mr.
Excellent.
Loud. Do you
Very
see
good.
that?
Very good.
What do you
Thanks for the
think?
instruction.
Can I touch him now?
Not yet. Not until Mr. Loud tells you, okay? All right. See, so that's usually when people are in the house, he will growl
Bark
like
and
that, bark and growl.
Okay.
And then people's normal reaction is to back up and go away, and then he comes towards and comes towards and comes towards.
So what we're teaching, okay, we're gonna go through a couple of steps, and we're gonna, hey, I'll do me a favor, grab an ink pen, I'm gonna help you out here.
What?
Grab me an ink pen, a writing utensil, thank you.
Dad, do we have any pens? I don't see.
Yeah, you know where the pens are, in the drawer, or on top, in that cup?
Does this pen work?
Well, let's find out.
We'll find out the hard way.
Perfectly. This might work.
Yeah, you're gonna go to work. Okay, first we're gonna talk about the four most important things in a dog's life. Okay, pay attention now, because it's important. Okay, there's four things in life that what a dog doesn't have in 7 days, the dog can't survive. That's pretty important, isn't it? Right. Number one, if you would right food. Number two, if you would right territory.
No, I have a pen.
Yeah. All right, cool. Number three is the back. Number four, put a star there. Okay, because that's the most important. Number four is the leadership. Okay, so we're gonna start off with territory. Okay, there's a couple things with people coming in. They're coming into his territory. They're coming into his territory. That's why he's so challenging, because he is here to protect him.
That's a girl.
Or her,
Yeah,
okay?
okay.
And he's not good at doing it. Okay, so, because every time he says, go away, go away, go away, the intruder comes in anyways. So it's like, man, I'm no good at this. And it aggravates him and it gets him a little bit out of balance, because with all due respect, this home, you guys make the mortgage payment, but this one here feels like it owns it? Okay, all right. So So this one
If
here.
he starts paying the mortgage payment, I'd be happy to let him.
I know, isn't that the truth?
That would be okay.
I mean, mine help out, they don't pay everything, but they help out over here. So this one here is trying to run people off. This one here is telling me you better get those people to go. Everybody is ranked lower than this one here. Okay, cause we kind of fallen into that fur baby trap. Okay, cool. So this one here is gonna go away. This one here called in the regiment. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, come back me up. This one here.
Yeah, and that is typically how it starts.
Yes,
He
sir.
makes a couple of little barks, then he's like,
That's what told me before you opened the door that this was the alpha figure.
okay,
Cause this one here calls in his troops, his regiment.
yeah.
Now with this one here going, okay, everybody take care of it. And you're focused on this one here, telling it quiet, that takes the heat off of her. But this one here is getting frustrated because it's like, man, I'm just doing my job here. And you guys are not stacked ahead of me in this pecking order. So how dare you bark? Quiet! How dare you bark at me and tell me what to do? Okay, so then the frustration thing kicks in. Okay, good. So the territory is the important thing about controlling that. Quiet. And when people start stutter stepping and moving back, they're surrendering territory to the dogs. Okay, so that's what makes this one here empowered. Because it knows when I bark at, they step back and they surrender territory. So this keeps empowering this one. So we'll go through some rituals. I'll show you how to open the door and invite people in. The way I was invited in was they invited me into their territory. Okay, good. We're gonna change that around because it's yours.
Okay.
And I'll show you your ritual, how to take care of that. Okay. The pack, whoever controls food, right? Then whoever controls territory, we're talking about that, controls the pack. Whoever controls the pack is the leadership of that pack, right? Make sense? All right, good. So what I'd like for you to do is the bottom of pack and at the top of food, take 2 lines and draw, make a point right there in the center.
Oh no. What pen?
Well, it started off pretty good. There you go. At the bottom of the pack, yeah, and on the point there, I'd like for you to write the word control. Make sense? Whoever controls food, whoever controls territory controls the dogs. Whoever controls the dogs is the leadership of it. Okay, that's important because dogs need leadership because they don't live in the woods. They live with us. They don't know how unless we teach them. Unless we teach them how. And dogs want us to be knowledgeable and strong, which you are. You're not knowledgeable yet, but you're working on it because I'm here to help you. But strong you are. So we have to put those 2 things together so we can help our dogs live comfortable lives living in that strange world. Right? Okay, cool. All right, so territory. I want you to write this first. I want you to write 3-foot circle. 3-foot circle. And then behind that in parentheses, if you write intimate, INTIMATE. I want your 3-foot circle, starting today, man. Starting today. This circle right here, neither one of those dogs are welcome inside your 3-foot circle. Unless you invite them to come to you. I'll show you how to do that. Come here. Back up. Growl if you want, but she's moving. Back up. Okay, you do the same thing, please. Okay, because this dog won't bite you. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna share with you some data.
Please listen. Augie, listen.
There you go.
Not the time.
Let me
to
help you
worry.
out here, because this dog's gonna bite you. Has it bitten you already?
No.
Okay, but it's gonna. Here's why. Here's why. Is because when a dog gets excited, and it doesn't have any respect for you, and one day when you try to make it do something that it don't want to do, but you want it to do it, that dog at that point's got every right to spank you. Dogs don't spank. Back up. Back up. See, like right there. slapping you in that, that's a good time to, no.
Yeah. You know how Cora always wants to, yeah, we have to tell her back up, move away.
Okay, alright, so maintain,
So
say,
that's our next door neighbor's dog.
okay,
And they do go, and actually this is really good because there was an incident out there with that dog the other day where the two of them scrapped a little bit, and then I kind of broke it up. I thought everybody was fine. I came back in and that's when he bit the little boy next door. So I think he was still trying to protect Cora. And so
That's-
often in the evenings, because like, you know, we're getting home from work, the dogs have been cooped up. They're outside playing with the dog, and this one gets, that's what she was growling at before. She gets all worked up
okay,
when she sees Joplin come out there in the evening.
okay. Suggestion, don't move for the dog moves for you.
Okay.
Do what a dog would do to her when there's unwanted behavior. You growl, you bite. Okay, what I would suggest doing is telling her. Quiet. Quiet. I just bit her. That's what I did, I just bit her.
Like what you're.
Yeah, it's a pain.
Yeah.
Just like another dog would do to her. Shoulders and your legs and that, it's pretty cool when you take a piece of wood about that thick and shit. It's pretty cool.
I can do that with boards.
Can you? Awesome.
I can just.
Yeah, cause you're cheap. Let you cheat for it. Let your energy build up, make it cool. But we'll talk about it, right? So, with your 3-foot intimate zone, having let the dogs come in and say, pet me, tell them you pet me, I don't suggest doing, especially for the next week of boot camp. No, back up. If they do and they go, okay, feel free to, okay, come here, now I'll give you some more. Okay, now, if you're doing that and they start kind of crawling up on you and invading your space, they just ruin that opportunity. Back up, and then they're done. You might never get pet by me again. I know you're going to, and I will too, but I'm just saying for the dog's sake. Because if this dog continues to look at you like you are an underling of this one here, and you tell it to do something it's not supposed to do, and it's gonna do it anyways, and you try to stop it, she's got every right to bite you. Whatever. This dog's got every right to bite you. It's got every reason to bite you because it doesn't have respect for you. Okay? You gotta have that, right? Yes, sir. Right. And without that, and you make her try to get him to do something you don't want that he wants to do, or you try to not keep him from doing something, he's going, I'm gonna do it anyway. He's got every right to crash your vagus nerve. Okay, so building respect of this dog for you, that's what's gonna keep you from getting bit. Okay, cool. If you would, down at number 2, write 5-foot circle. And in parentheses, I'd like for you to write social. No. Back up, you just run back up. So like right there, I had my hand down here. If she came up and sat here and been okay, well, I hope you got one of those for me. I'd have given her love.
Why does she do this?
Pardon?
Why does she do this?
Because she's got you trained. She knows that when she does that, you scratch your belly. She's going, hey, scratch my belly. I know. But I mean, I'm just saying that's because she's used to being able to tell you, do this. And you go, okay.
She does that to everyone, and that's their response every time, of course.
She's training.
Yeah.
Consistency. Consistency is important.
No.
So your 3-foot zone, what's the 3-foot zone represent again?
Intimate?
Yes, sir. What does that mean to you?
Basically it means like if you get too close to me, I'll bite you, or do what you do to me.
Tell them back up.
Yeah, just
Okay.
like back up. Like,
Yeah, you got it. Cool.
Yeah, intimate means like close, personal.
Back up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's another thing too, real quick. Let me teach you something.
Okay.
Use your body, use your energy. You know about energy. Right. Use your energy. Let your energy push the dog. If it doesn't, then just kind of walk into him. Or walk into her.
I don't know.
I know you don't, that's why I'm teaching you. It's okay. There's a lot of things you didn't know when you was a white belt that you know now, right? Where'd you
Isn't
learn
that
from?
true?
When did you learn from? Your sensei, how'd you learn? Because you paid attention to him, because if not, he'd tell you get out. He'd tell you can leave my dojo.
Just leave my.
Right. Okay, good. So this is discipline just like it is their class, just like it is in your dojo, man. Okay, cool. Your 5 foot circle.
Yeah.
If the dogs are behaving like this, they can live in my 5 foot circle for the rest of their lives and enjoy all the benefits of it, right? Because they're being respectful. Gives a better opportunity for them to be good, called in my 3 foot zone. Okay. Number 3, if you will, please write down, you better disappear. And what's the date today?
16.
16, thank you.
17.
If you
17.
would, write the numbers in parentheses.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Ah, thank
17.
you. And then in parentheses, write the number 3, put a dash mark, write the number 16, put a dash mark, and write the
Back
number
it up.
2095. Okay, meaning that if a dog comes over and sits on my feet, stands on my feet, bumps me, muzzle punches me, slaps me with their paw, that kind of thing, jumps on a couch next to me uninvited, comes over and jumps in the bed next to me uninvited, whatever the case may be. That's where I'll send the dog, you better disappear. And if I send the dog, you better disappear, the next dog treat will come somewhere around March 16th of 2095.
Dog treat will come in.
Okay, because that's important, dogs know, I'm
Next
sorry.
dog treat.
Huh?
Next dog treat in 70
Yes, sir,
years.
well, it's pretty
7
close,
years, yeah.
Yeah.
pretty close, isn't it? Exactly, that's a
70
long
years
time.
and 1 day.
Well, you do that one time, the dog will never come over and bother you again, right? Okay, good, good. Now, that makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so they don't come in there and go, hey, pet me anymore, right? Come on, pet me. Ooh, boy, we can spar all day, man. I'm an old guy, though, I had to take you out quick. But, so with that, from now on, pay attention to where the dogs are at, okay? They come over and they say, hey, pet me, you're gonna pet me.
No.
Yeah, this is, I know this is fun, but here's the fun part about it. I'm gonna be real with you for a minute, okay? This dog is gonna bite you if it doesn't respect you.
You've seen him bite how many people now? Many,
Okay,
at least 3, so we
Okay.
need to make sure we really understand it.
let me, okay, all right, Roger, pay attention.
Yeah.
Okay, that dog gets in your, you get on that dog gets on your nerves. And you show it gets on your nerves and it comes up and grabs you by the face and rips an eyeball out. Yeah, it will. That dog's gonna die. Listen to me, man, please. That dog's gonna die.
Yeah, remember I told you how important this is, because if he keeps fighting people, he'll
He's
get
gonna
taken
die,
away
bro.
from us. Yeah.
But it's okay. I mean, does that mean anything?
Not really.
No? Okay. All right, well then, maybe I'm wasting my time with that. Okay, so corrections, if you would, please.
Yes.
On correcting unwanted behavior, what's important is dogs got a short attention span, okay? See worse in us men, that's how bad it is.
Okay.
I know, go figure that. What was I gonna say? Okay, first step of a correction is in the moment. Gotta correct behavior in the moment for the dog to understand why it was corrected,
Yeah,
right?
not late. Remember, like, when things have happened
Yeah.
before and you're yelling at him, bad dog, for chewing up your sock, he doesn't even know what you're talking about. 'cause
Choose
it
up your
happened.
socks,
You can't remind a
He
dog.
eats at all.
He eats socks and underwear.
okay, because he's bored,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay? We'll do something about it. Alright, good. In the moment is one's corrected, so he knows why it's being corrected, okay? The second step that we'll call cause and effect. And as a reminder, if you would, write the number 4 down there next to that, and then put an equal sign, and then write the number 6. Okay, so with that, a correction of the effect of the correction being outweighed the cause of the reason. If the dog's going roof, 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 we'll say that's a 4. Quiet, we'll call that a 5. That'll shut it down. If you would, write the number 10. And then put an equal sign and write the number 46.
Oh.
Cause the dog going, and you're going quiet, don't matter.
Yeah.
Cause it, shh. right there. I'm not tolerating that. I just bit him.
Yeah.
I didn't kick him across the room, I didn't abuse him, I didn't do anything like that, but I just gave him a solid correction. Don't question me. That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
And I promise you, man, again, I'm gonna give it another shot with you here. You kick this dog or you discipline this dog and this dog doesn't care about what you think, you're gonna get bit.
Yeah, you have to build that trust first.
4th degree black belt in Shaolin Kung Fu. I don't carry myself like that, do I? No, sir, cause I know I'm bad. I know I'm capable. So don't let your mouth break checks, you're going to gain cash.
Okay.
Excellent. On the third set is calm while assertive. While assertive, yeah. Stop it, quit. That's just egging the dog on to go more and more, right? Okay, cool. So quick, in the point, quiet. If he doesn't, quiet. I said quiet. Sit. Stay. I said stay. Not enough discipline. There's not enough discipline. Not enough. And unfortunately with a dog, when there isn't discipline involved, dog's gonna run amok. Nice, man. Sit. Stay. This is something I recommend doing often. Anytime you're in the room or around for the next week, sit. Stay. Okay, open to the next page or something I want to go to real quick.
Dogs aren't English majors.
Not that one, the one next one.
There are 4 choices.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, what he's doing right now is we're going through the 4 choices.
Okay.
Okay, the first choice that he makes, he's making right now. If you would, right next to number 1, write fight. I told him to do something, he's going, yeah, oh, yeah, he's fighting that. So if I walked away, which is a little while ago, I couldn't focused on you, he broke. Okay, cool. So he's like, yeah, go ahead and take your energy elsewhere. As soon as you do, I'm out. Okay, so I'm not done as an instructor to him. Let him know I'm not asking you. Stay. Okay, now what he's doing, he's in avoidance. He can't go flight because he knows he's got that leash on. Okay. He knows he's got the leash on, so he's gonna skip flight, but flight is the
Flight is,
second. Number 3 is avoidance. That's when he starts staring up into space like if I ignore you, go away and leave me alone. He'll scratch or he'll start licking himself. They're all 3 avoidance techniques. So be aware of that. So when he starts doing it, hey, watch me. I said stay. When he looks at you, if you would just kind of divert your eyes off, you still, you know, you're here with, but still, stay. He's telling me a lot here, okay? He's never had to submit to humans,
Right. Yeah.
okay? Because nobody's ever earned that position, okay? He just goes through the motions because he knows, but he don't ever go, okay, fine, I get it. Clear as a bell. I don't do that, or I do what you tell me to do. And if we don't go through the full point to where he does submit, where it's clear to him, right? He just keep playing that game over and over and over again. And then when we get aggravated about situations, he goes, there's a button. I know how to keep you beat down. Okay, excellent. Over here. Sit. Stay. soldier. She just gave up. Okay, that means that he is realizing, she realized there's a change of command here. Okay, which helps her out, cause she's like, oh, thank God, you know, I don't have to learn how to speak English, I don't know what, you know, I don't have to worry about anything that I don't know. Only thing I can do is just follow directions from the stronger pack members, and everything's gonna be fine, because every time I follow the instructions that are consistent, like quiet means yes,
Consistent.
Yeah.
consistent, yeah.
That means we
yeah,
have to do the same thing, all of us, all the same, all the time.
yeah,
If dad and I do one thing and then you're being all, come here, and playing, that
Yeah.
ruins everything. We have to all do it the same
don't
way.
do that.
Yeah.
Just like your chamber, just like your punch, just like your kick.
Yeah.
Practice.
How many
Same.
times do you know?
Consistent.
Katas.
Yeah, right, did you know straight out of the gates? No,
No.
you had to practice, you had to be consistent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
pay
learning a new
attention.
one now, cause he just
You
moved up in
You just
bed.
had to pay attention. You gotta pay attention
In practice.
to learn.
Yep.
Right? Okay, so pay attention. Thank you, sir. The magic comes in when it, no. She's going in the flight, she goes, I'm out of here. By flight, okay, cool. By flight, no, go lay down. Do you call it bed or anything?
Usually we say go to bed.
Go to bed.
Go to bed,
Don't usually say it to her though,
go to bed.
so I don't know that she even knows that command.
Come on. Go. Where's she at?
I mean, she did what you asked her.
She did, but look at her body, look at her body like,
Avoidance.
no, sir, she's not avoiding, that's a good guess though.
Yeah,
What she's doing, she's fighting it.
Oh,
She
you
got her
think?
chin up in there like, yeah, what?
okay,
Okay.
that's fighting it?
That's her version of fight.
Yeah. She's not a fighting kind of dog usually, but
Stay.
yeah.
Well, mental battle is
Yeah.
a lot more damaging than what physical battle is.
Yeah.
Stay. Sign of submission is a reading of the energy. It's a year to drop. They'll basically exhale fine. You're more hard-headed than I am. Yes, got a lot more practice. Come here. Sit. Stay. These are all good things to do anytime that you have time. You know, pick out a spot. That's where you're allowed to breathe my oxygen, nowhere else. Those beds in that kennel's perfect for them. Place, kennel, bed, whatever the case may be, go there. Especially when you're gonna go get something out of the fridge. You talk about food. Where's the dogs at when you're eating?
Right there.
Okay, where?
When we're eating, when we're at the table eating, where are the dogs
Yes.
usually?
If I'm eating here, the dog is normally right here.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna recommend. What I'll recommend is that both of those dogs go, one goes in the kennel and the other one goes on the bed when you're eating. Okay. Another thing I recommend is when you're preparing food. Same thing, out of my kitchen, bed. Make them move away from you, because with food, whoever controls it, being in the reason why it's genetics, is because when a pack of dogs are successful in a hunt and they're successful capture, the lead dogs always eat first, just in case there's not enough to go around. They're gonna make sure, okay, good. So the dogs shouldn't be around us when we're eating. When we go to the fridge to get something, go to the cabinet to get something, those dogs need to give you space. That's a good time to tell them bed or kennel. Make them give you space. You eat, and if you're gonna feed them, give them something afterwards, or treat or feed them. You eat first, then feed the dogs.
Which speaking of, they have not eaten yet tonight, so.
Yeah, that's what you were
Before we
saying.
go too late, I wanna have them eat, cause it's getting late for them, but,
Okay, can I help you there?
yeah.
Thank you. My dogs get fed whenever I feel like it. Okay, I don't feed at certain times. I'm not worried about when they eat, I am. But I don't make that aware to them that I care if they eat or not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna get filled up. If there's any left, you'll eat when you get a chance to, cause I'm gonna wait until I know I'm full before I say go ahead and finish it off.
Yeah.
So when you guys gonna break bread as a family, it's a good idea to wait until after you get done eating.
Okay.
Then feed the dogs. If it's something where you guys, you gonna go out, or you got a tournament or something like that, and then also, again, eat before you feed the dogs. How to do that is put the dogs on their beds, stay, fill up the food bowls, call the dog to you, sit. Set the food bowl down on the floor before setting it down, tell them leave it, and set it down. If they start breaking towards the bowl, do not raise it back up. Keep the bowl where it's at, bite them. Boom, that's mine, leave it. Set it on the floor and stand over the top of it. While you're standing over the top, they'd eat a piece of cheese, a cracker, whatever it is. Take your time.
You could eat their dog food.
Well, what you do is you can pick it up, take a look at it. Go, was that cheese enough to fill me up? Or am I gonna eat this? Yeah, I think I'm full. You finished where I left you. Right there, we'll turn this dog around. Turn this dog around quick, cause what we're talking is dog. Right? It's had nothing to do with the dog training, it's just getting us refreshed on what we do as stronger dogs to present ourselves to our dogs to let them know who runs the show. Who it is that calls the shots. Excellent, excellent. Cause dogs, unlike human beings, cause we pretty much got a lock on this, dogs will never follow leadership that they consider weak or unbalanced. And I've worked with some very powerful people in the St. Louis area that, you know, business-wise, oh my God. But one gentleman and his family, I went and visited him. They lived on a half acre of ground out in, right there in Ladue. 11,000 square foot house, beautiful. They were doing very well for themselves in the human world, God bless them, you know. But when I walked in, about 3 minutes of me being there, a dog walked over and lifted his leg and marked the guy.
Oh, wow.
He just beat on me. I said, I know. I stood here and watched it. You wanna know why he did it? Yeah, I don't wanna do it again. That's what's important, and you know why he did it. I said, when I walked in here, he knows that I now own this home. He was just showing me what he still felt he owned, and that was you, he marked you. Help me fix it. I said, that's what I'm here to do, but I give you the tools and materials, but you want to build the structure.
Yeah.
You know, you build the household. So with the last one is submission.
Submission,
Yes,
which
ma'am.
looks like we've achieved over here.
Correct. It takes a little longer with green dogs that never had to, cause they're like, man, I'm just gonna outlast you.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a challenger. Like he'll challenge you. You can see that's how he is with us.
You've been challenging me since I walked in the door.
And I don't think we follow through long enough or
Good.
stick with it
Okay,
until we get this.
good, so you just, okay, good, refresher. No
Yeah.
big deal, that's what we're here to do,
Yeah.
is just bring back
Yeah.
the truth, and that, now's when now's when we wanna give love and affection.
Yeah.
Now's the perfect time, you know, yes.
Okay, so walk up.
Good
So
boy.
can Augie walk up and pet him? Say
Yeah.
good boy, but not in a high
Now,
voice.
what I want
Just a
you to do
good
too,
Good
is when you get ready to release him, and that, tell him to stay.
No,
Oh, stay.
no,
Tell
no.
her back up.
Back up.
No, and push your body. Back up.
Back up.
Okay, but Rigby still needs to stay over here, right?
Yes.
Back up, Rigby.
Back up. Bed.
Rigby.
No. Bed. No. 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 Come here.
This does not involve you. Sit down.
Give him something to do, tell her
Stay.
you're bed.
Get in your bed.
Stay.
No. Get in your bed.
Alright, very good, now wait,
Stay.
now wait, alright, good,
Stay.
breathe. There you go, man.
Stay. Stay.
Now you should be able to turn and walk away, and she should stay right there, right?
She should, she was still in the fight. See that, stiff body, okay, she was still in the fight, I'm surprised she didn't breathe, she thought about it for.
She didn't think about it for-
Yeah, okay, you seen it too.
So she
Yeah,
just yawned,
she-
so that means
she-
now she's.
Well, yawning is an anxiety thing, okay,
Okay.
because she's not used to being told what to do, so to say. And that just threw her out of her kilter,
Well, she's definitely not used to it from him,
Right.
yeah.
right? And that's
Okay,
where it
so
just threw her out
now,
of her whack. She
Let's
was
go
like,
back to what was happening over here.
Sit.
Very good, good job, Bob.
Okay,
Sit.
and then,
Stay.
Stay. Stay. Stay.
Now go ahead and turn around and walk away. Now what I'm gonna have you do here in a minute, is she still stays there. Draw to her.
Sit. Sit. Stay.
You're not talking. Make your point.
Stay.
All right, let me help you there. Stand up straight. The reason why that's important is because in a dog's world, this language is submission. So stand upright.
Stay. Stay. Stay.
Curious. She's confused. That's the first time this young man's ever told her to do something. You
Yeah.
see her, you
He
see
is
her pick it up on?
confused.
See her pick up on it? There was another thing too. Both of them just told me they're not used to you having structure with them. That's what's important. It's not the discipline, it's picking out certain things that they do when you tell them to do, and you do it consistent enough that they know that's part of life. It's like when you walk into the dojo, you don't walk into your sensei without bowing. You don't walk across the mats with shoes on. Roger that. That'll get you condition training quick. So, consistency, okay? Consistency. Okay, good, excellent. With dogs aren't English majors, we can get into that real quick. Commands. Everybody needs to be on the same page with the commands, right? Because if you're saying stop and you're saying quit and you're saying don't, that's three different noises. Okay, good. So next number one, if you would write the word no, and then put a slash mark and write the word yes. Okay, I'll explain those here in a minute. Next one is back up. Number three is leave it. Okay, we're familiar with, everybody on the same page? Okay, good. If they have something, they're looking to have something that you don't want them to have, or you don't believe it. Okay, good. Number four is quiet. Number five is settle.
okay,
Number six is off. Number seven is watch me. And number eight is free. Off is important, not down, okay? Because if we go to teach our dogs, spend time to teach them obedience, would sit down, stay and calm, and the dog's laying on the couch, and you go in and tell the dog down, because you don't want her on the couch, you're correcting the dog for doing what it's taught to do, lay down, okay? Okay, off is the word. Okay, then once you make your commands, fight, flight, avoid, submission, when they submit, the worst thing in the world to do that is told by many people to too many people, good dog, no, if I had to stand there and make you submit to my command, there's no good dog about it. If I tell you go over and lay down, you go over and write yes. Your dog broke.
go to your bed,
Don't push your dog in bed.
go to bed,
No.
back up.
No, you tell them what you want.
Bed. Bed. Here. Go. Bed. Bed.
Good job, baby. Good job.
Stay.
Okay.
Stay.
Now bring your other dog out here and put her in check out here and make her sit, stay where you at.
Stay. Stay. Sit. Stay. Pick it up. Pick it up. Sit. Stay.
listened to you.
Yeah, both of them did. Good job. Handled your dogs well. Good job. So after, if you gotta be there through the submission process, don't good dog at that point. When they submit, you go watch paint dry and grab. That's a lot more important.
Stay.
Right.
Please don't push me,
Sit.
just to say you got it.
Back. Sit. Stay. Sit. Sit.
Dog growth.
Up.
Dog growth.
Sit. Sit. Stay. Sit. Stay.
Just don't say, you can stay there and think, stay, but don't say it anymore, okay? Because too much verbiage builds that excitement in your dog growth.
He knows. That's good.
That's why.
Oh, no. Bed. 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 Nope. No. Oh, no. 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 No.
Alright, let me help you there, bud. No. Okay, that's right. I'm just listening, so I can help you. No, that's exciting. Excitement's unbalanced behavior, and dogs will follow unbalanced leadership. Control your dogs.
What are you doing? Stop.
Not listening to you. Control your dogs.
Sit. Stay.
Bend in the wind a little bit. Good.
No, he was just doing what you asked him to do, right?
Roger,
So you
yes.
don't need
Yeah,
to, you
very
don't
good,
need to put
Rob.
your foot up and tap him if he's
Very
doing what you asked.
No.
Now would be a
No.
time to do that when he's not doing what you want him to do. But not
Sit.
after his butt is down, you don't need to do that, Augie.
You gotta pay attention to your dog.
Give him a correction, tell him no.
No.
Sit. Give him a command.
Okay.
Sit.
If you stop him from doing something, you gotta give him something to do, right?
Stay.
Okay, yeah, replace the behavior with something.
Now look at me.
Good.
Stay.
You know, you should be able to walk away, right?
Okay, what we're doing is, all right, come on. Go back and check.
Sit.
Now, do you notice this, I want you to notice this, he started heading over to that spot even before he did anything, cause he knows he's not doing what he's supposed to do, but he knows what he's supposed to do, right? So you're making progress here. You're making progress, remember your victories. Okay, 'cause what you're doing is you're losing confidence. I see you doing that in the dojo, the first time you take a hit, or you hit the ground. No? Show me what you got then, stay confident. Right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. How do you get confidence remembering your victories? Right?
Watch grass grow.
I'm sorry, son.
Watch grass grow and paint dry.
Right, but after he's submitted to you.
Yes.
So when you command him to sit, stay, that's where it's important to be focused on him, not on birds flying by or what you're gonna have for dinner. Stay focused on the dog and think, stay. Until he finally goes, okay, loud, clear. You just sat there, you can go over there and tell him, good stay.
Good stay. Good stay. Good stay.
Okay, you just taught him. No, not so nice things happen. When he does what you tell him to do, good things happen. He's like, man, I could have did this. This is nice.
And
Yeah,
look,
okay.
it's him, I like that you praised him and all that, and he didn't just immediately get up and run, okay, now I'm done learning. He's like, but I'm still sitting here.
And that's what helped me feel confident
Yeah.
with the fact that there was a true learning circle made.
Yeah.
That there was a no and there was a yes.
Mm-hmm.
He'd much rather get that yes than get that no. So set him up for more opportunities to get yeses throughout the day. When you take the time and make the time, make him go a certain place. Go to his kennel. You know, you can have different like go somewhere and just get some small area rugs. You know, no big deal. We can just carpet rent.
Just a place where he can, that's his little spot to go to.
Here and there.
Yeah.
If you're out here, he's got a place over here to place. If you're over here, place. You know, there's different places throughout the house. Now, does any dog sleep with you?
No.
Okay, good, excellent.
He sleeps in our room, but not in our bed.
Okay, good.
He has his own bed.
Excellent. Yes, that's kind of a habit that could lead to bigger problems, you know, so good, excellent. He's still sitting there, go tell him, good
Yeah,
stay.
give him some praise.
Good stay.
You know what you can do also, do this for her, go over there and tell her good stay.
Oh,
That's all right.
Good stay.
That's right, okay.
Good stay.
Hey bud, your
No.
dog broke,
No.
come here.
there's a water list in there.
No. No.
Go tell him.
Sit. Stay.
Okay, when I said go ahead and tell him good stay again, okay, this is gonna help him out in this transition, okay, when you're giving him love, right, when you're getting ready to stop, stay, and then stop, it just reminds him, okay, cause he's brand new at this too, you know, so helping him along the way through the transitional part of it, it'll make things more successful for you.
Good stay. 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 Nope. Stay. Stay.
Timing was perfect, Hawk.
Good stay. Stay. Stay.
See what happened this time, Audie?
So
Rigby
with
stayed right there when you went over to Cora,
Sit.
because he knew what he was supposed to do.
Okay, this is important here, let me bring you up to speed on this, okay, to be able to correct in the moment, okay? To be able to catch the behavior as soon as it's gonna start happening, not when it's deep involved with it, you would? Gives you more chance to be calm, cause you're not getting frustrated. The best way to do that is called entrapment, cause entrapment's not against the law and dog training. So what you do is you take your dog over like you're doing there, and you say, stay, walk away, walk over there, give him some love. Stay, walk away. Set him up to see what he's gonna do. If he breaks, that gives you every chance in the world right then in that moment. No, right there, you're gonna get disciplined. Right here, sit, stay. Make sense?
Yes.
Makes sense, good, perfect, okay, good. Most importantly is remember your victories as well, and kick in and help out, you know, you see something, you know, that's done, or, you know, hey, good job, you know, just build that confidence up, yeah, I'm getting good at this dog whispering thing, because the energy that we exude from a dog is how we communicate with dogs. You know, cause they don't speak English, I mean, we could teach them certain noises.
Sit.
He thought twice, he was,
He lifted his butt up and I was like, nope,
good job on your own business, man. Your own
Sit.
business.
just tell him stay
Stay.
then. So, okay, so you're saying if, when we feed them, they should be like this far away or farther away from,
When you feed them.
yeah.
Mhm.
Because
Well-
normally what we have them do
Okay.
is back up, sit, and it's usually like 2 or 3 feet from the bowl and they have to wait.
Okay,
And we say stay,
Good.
and they do.
right,
I put the food in the bowl, okay,
okay,
now you may eat, and then they come to the bowl.
okay,
But they're like this far away.
okay.
No.
Good job, man. It's challenging, just stay
I
calm.
hear his leg.
Stay
So
calm.
there's
don't
like,
be
just let them
assertive.
come down and then call over. No,
I mean,
you
let
can't
go
be
of it,
the-
let him
let
go,
go,
let him
and
try.
then you get the leash back up, it can't be all tangled up.
Sit. Nope.
There you go,
Stay.
good. He was trying to find
Sit.
his eyes, let him find yours.
Sit. No. Stay.
You say.
Stay.
Augie,
Sit.
Augie, don't kick him. He was sitting. Please.
Sit.
Okay, what's your question with the food? That further away the better.
Okay.
Because the less challenge to achieve their objective, the closer they are to it, the harder they're gonna fight to get it. He's fine. Okay, something I see that's consistent with you that I would like for you to think about so you can stop, okay? If I walked up on Augie, 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 pay attention, Augie, pay attention, you're looking at me, aren't you? How obnoxious is that,
So it's not.
Roger?
It's very obnoxious.
No, it's not?
No, I mean it is very.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought, so I just wanted to confirm. It's the same thing with him, if he's sitting, don't correct him, cause then you correct him for sitting.
No.
Okay? Excellent. Excellent. Make sense?
Yeah.
Good, good deal, bud, good deal. So, this is all the fundamentals, which, you know, whatever, we're still here because Mother Nature never changed her rules, you know, so I'm not changing mine.
Yeah.
Go over these commands, okay? It's important that you understand these and what each one means.
This is a good one. You've been saying, look at me. You just switch it to watch me.
Okay, yeah, as long as everybody's on the same page. I'm flexible, the only one I can't be flexible, or I choose not to because it's not good for the dog, is off.
Off versus
Because
down.
the other choice is down.
Yeah,
and
I
then
mean, it could be look at me as long as we all say
Yeah,
that. or
we've never used settle or watch me. Those are
Yeah.
the two that they're not familiar with. The other ones they are.
Okay, cool. So whatever you guys decide on is a familiar, you know, if you want to do watch me, or if you want to do look at me, you know, some people say focus, so whatever you choose. Okay. With free is whenever they're done, if you want, let's say he was done with him being there, or her being there, him, right? Okay, and you tell him, okay, free. And then he's free to do something else. Okay. With the food, yeah, the further away the better, but what's really important is standing over the food bowls and eating something and taking your time, because you're not in a rush for nothing. Eat something and then, you know, stand there at the bowl and you pick some up. Am I still hungry? You've been a good dog today? Yeah, you've been alright. I'll send you some. Free. Once you tell them free, they got, you know, if they go to the bowl and start eating, fine. Excellent. If they lollygag, pick the bowl up, pour it back in the container. They don't get fed until the next feeding. Okay. If they start eating and they walk away from the bowl, it's empty when they come back. Because then you're controlling it.
Yep.
Okay, good. That's two things that I found in this world that has created some of the most challenging dog behavioral problems that people experience. One is the dog door and the other one is full bowl of dog food.
Yeah.
Because who controls food and territory when there's a dog door and a full bowl of dog food?
Yeah.
Right, the dogs
The
do.
dog do. Dogs
Yeah,
do.
exactly. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a couple of rituals. We're gonna set up some things because entrapment's not against the law. And I'm gonna, if you would please, could you just go ahead and step outside and wait just a minute? Okay, the more we have people come in, say, well, okay, if nothing bad happens. She surrenders the leadership because she's ready to. I've never met a dog that was in a leadership role living with people that wasn't the first dog to flip. Okay, thank you. Tell me what I need to do to be consistent. I don't know, every Monday through Friday, if I leave the house at this time, I show up to work at this time, I work until this time, I clock out and go home. I do that for 5 days, and I know every Friday I'm gonna get X amount of dollars on my check, and I'm gonna get 2 days off every week. Oh, what? I don't have to worry about getting my phone call blowing up at 2 o'clock in the morning because the machine went down, or a dog bit somebody, or difference between employee and employer, you know? And, each time we have people come over, this one here is gonna go, okay, there's nothing bad happens. This one here is gonna go, oh, well, I'm gonna take the leadership role. That's gonna happen for a minute, but we just stay consistent to let this one know, no, humans are capable of running the show. Period. We can do that. We control food. We control territory. We control the pack. You with me, man?
Yep.
Okay, good. Because we open that door and one of these dogs bite a mailman, it's it, they're dead.
Yeah. And that has been close to happening a couple of times, and he bit John's mom on the, we opened the door and he just ran straight. Didn't matter who it was, she just happened to be standing there.
Yeah, no, because he's just all wired
Took
up.
a chunk out of her thigh.
Go away, oh my God, there's a thread.
Yeah, and he's
Let's
going
take it.
after a couple delivery people,
Okay,
and
so
yeah.
make them get it back in the door.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Daniel showed up
Yeah.
yesterday?
Yeah.
What happened with Daniel?
Rigby was growling at him
You get bit?
later.
Well, he was the little boy that had got bit by him a few days ago.
Okay.
He's the boy next door.
How many people had to report themselves to get some medical attention?
As far as I know, the only person who had to actually get medical attention for the bite was my mother-in-law.
Okay, you got one more dog bite, he gets reported for another dog bite, he is dead.
Yeah. And I don't know if that one
He's
was
dead,
reported,
man. You have no idea what that means, do you?
I do.
No, you don't. With all due respect, you've never seen it.
I haven't.
Have you ever been responsible for something dying? It's your fault?
No.
No, sir, you haven't. You don't ever want to be there.
We wanna make sure that we don't ever put Ruby in that situation.
So make him back up. Give me room. I got this. Back up. You know, and then the dog show. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. This one here,
Yeah, but he's still going.
how many homes has he been in before you came?
To our knowledge, just one before us.
Okay,
But
to
he
your
was
knowledge,
only
just one
kept in a
knowledge.
crate. I mean, he was only one or less than one, so I think just
Okay.
one home.
I got you.
But he was kept in a crate like 24 hours a day.
He was
Okay,
not.
because he's a pain.
So not
Yeah,
socialized,
yes.
not taught any rules,
Correct.
not.
Okay, so you
yeah.
got a good job ahead of you. You got a good accomplishment to make. I mean, right now, you working with him, you're a white belt, okay? You wanna study hard and be a black belt, don't you? Yes, sir, I know you do. I'll give you everything you need. I don't waste my time, no. My time's too valuable. I'll give you everything you need, I promise. What you gotta do is put in the efforts with it, man. I'll get you there. I'll get you there.
So why is he still, because she's standing there?
Yeah. Cause he's,
Quiet. Quiet.
Okay, he's not quiet. Good.
good job. You just assured him, it's okay.
Because you know, he does that because he's worried about our safety and Cora's safety, but if we tell him, that's okay, we're safe, nothing to worry about, he won't try to protect us
Right.
by biting people and growling people.
Right. And we have people come in, and the more people come in, and the more you go, yeah, good job. Even about some food reward. You know, he's gonna go, man, I like when I hear that doorbell ring or that door knock, cause I know that nothing
Yeah.
bad's gonna
So
happen.
I was gonna ask you, when you
Quiet.
said that, I noticed that a lot of this is not command, response, treat, command, response,
No,
treat, you're not
negative.
treating all the time.
No, man.
But treating sometimes, giving them treats sometimes,
Sure.
if he's done the right thing and he's
Sure.
engaged with what we want him to be doing, then we can grab a treat. But not just treats for no reason. right, Augie? We can't just run over and here's treats, here's treats, here's treats. Well, I mean, we've all kind of done that before, so we need to make sure.
Okay, yeah, make them earn it.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be like going to a McDojo, you know, where $20 buys you a belt.
Yeah.
What good is that?
Right, they gotta
Right,
earn it.
exactly. You got it.
Like, you gotta work.
You gotta earn it,
I didn't just go into the studio and they're just like, okay, do a kick, do a kata, here's your ground bill.
right?
They're just like, okay, keep going. Show me this, show me that. Show
Right,
me
and
this,
has there
show me
been
that.
times that you've had to redo your tests?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, but you redid it.
Yes.
You redid it, yeah, because if you fall down, it's okay. It's when you don't get back up.
Quit.
When you don't get back up, that's when you're weak. That's when bad things happen. Weak people are taken advantage of. Yeah, good. You got it in, man. We just gotta give you what you need to know so you can have some
Right.
success at it. Which you are. He sat over there. You told him to quiet. You got some things going on that's gonna benefit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step outside. I'm gonna wait for a minute. I'm gonna come back up and I'm gonna knock on the door. Handle your dogs.
Okay.
Right?
I think we know what to do. Let's try.
Okay.
Give it a try. If it doesn't work, that's all right. I can see where work needs to be put in. I can guide you. Big difference.
He's looking for her.
Big difference.
See, he's looking to her.
Excellent. Much better.
Quiet.
Much.
Augie,
much.
please don't yell. Please don't yell it.
That's what he did.
No, you say it in a low, kind of a growling voice, like quiet.
Quiet. Quiet.
Okay, now, when they settle down, watch them. If they're using their nose, it's better that way, okay, because it's genetics, okay? Dog, have you ever heard in your young life, I don't believe it unless I see it? Have you ever heard that term?
Not really.
No? Have you ever heard that term? Not really, yes or no? Because not really doesn't give me an answer. Okay, good, no, okay. Well, there's a saying with people, I don't believe unless I see it, right? Yeah. And the reason why we don't believe unless we see it, because when we're born, our first receptors to the world is our vision. Okay, when a dog's born, they can't see for 11 to 15 days after birth. Their first receptor to the world is their nose. That's how they survive. So dogs don't believe unless they smell it. So where I'm going with that is that they're back here and they're reading everything, going, oh, okay, they're all right. But they're at the door and they're all eyes. Their ears, eyes, that throws them way out of whack. That's what gets the dog to react in a situation that we don't want them to. But by creating a space and giving a chance for the dog to go, oh, okay, I don't know who that is, but it's not bad energy. You know, they're not carrying in energy that's going to be destructive or damaging to anybody. So, okay, that's the hard part. Then is educating the people coming in.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Yes, that's always the hardest part. So what I suggest doing is when you talk with people, hey, we're coming by tonight, or are you guys coming by tonight? You can, hey, listen, great, love to see. We're training our dogs. You want to help? You will always get a solid yes from that. Great. Here's what I'd like for you to do. When you come in, I want you to just ignore the dogs, okay? Just ignore them completely. What are you going to do when you come in? Well, I'm going to ignore your dogs? Yes, you are. Great. Thank you very much. And here's the reason why. Is because I want my dogs to be able to pet you. Oh, dog's gonna pet me. Bear with him. So what that does, that gives people enough time not to come in and go, oh, look at you, you're so cute. See how the excitement level just kind of.
She's very used to that.
Right, exactly.
She gets right up to people, and she's such a like nuzzler, and they just,
Yeah, but see, unfortunately, if I go, oh, hi, baby, hi, and I got her excited, this one here,
Yep.
wackadoo running
That's
around,
exactly
and
what
that
happened.
this one here goes, I'm afraid you're gonna get her,
Yeah,
or she goes throws off a bad vibe of, whoa, I don't know, he's gonna bite somebody,
yeah.
because his job is to protect her.
Which is, Augie, that's exactly what happened the other day out in the backyard. He saw Daniel as a threat because Cora had fought with the other dog, and that's when he bit. So we need to really make sure that everybody's calm. So do you understand that when Rigby gets excited,
Hey, pay attention to your mom, man.
do you understand that? I know you're trying to train Rigby too.
Okay, good.
When
Mom,
Rigby
stop
gets
sharing something good with
excited
you.
and bitey and like anytime he's that's never good. So we never want to reward that behavior by playing, sometimes in the past, before today, you think that's very playful. Oh yeah, ooh, you want to play, boy? Yeah. Ooh. And the dog,
Good point, Mom.
Yeah.
Good point. But I'm gonna make a compromise. Which do you like doing that? Do you like playing with the dog?
No.
You don't?
You like playing with the dog.
I
He's
mean,
saying you can
It
like,
makes them,
yeah.
It makes them all.
Well, then don't do it. Fair enough. If it's not something you really enjoy doing, and it puts dogs in a situation where they're getting on your nerves, don't do it.
Right, but I think what Mr. Lott's going to tell you is that there are good times you can play with the
Right.
dogs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. When I ask you a question, be respectful and answer me.
So when Rigby gets all high energy,
Very good. Thank you, sir.
his response always when Rigby gets all high energy is he gets all high energy.
Mhm.
Right? And now we're playing.
Yep.
And now you're biting me and I'm laughing. Oh, ha, 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 and don't bite, and then, and that's what's kind of gotten us to this far where we have this much of a problem with him not being able to listen, and where now he's going off and biting other people, and
Yeah.
we can't trust
Okay.
him. So we really have to make sure you can play with him and play with him appropriately and have a good time with him, but he cannot be biting you. Or Cora.
What did Mom just say?
Can't be biting me, Cora, and I can't go like, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, because it's not something that you really, right?
Yeah, because I know you want him to be a calmer, more obedient dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, when you let them outside, do you just let them out the back door?
Most of the time, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
we walk them a couple times a day, and then otherwise
Yeah,
they just go
good.
out and back.
How do they walk on leashes? Okay.
Man, it depends.
Work-
Pretty well, but
okay.
we need to work on it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And you guys, work on it.
I've been working on this with him this week, and he's done pretty well with the leash.
She's the most important one because
Yeah.
she's the leader one.
You know what she does?
What?
Freezes.
Sick.
She does? Okay.
Anchors herself. Will not move. Or pulls us the other direction.
Okay. Yeah, because she's controlling the migration. Again, that's another byproduct of the alpha figure. Okay, so I don't care. You got grass stains on your paws or on your side. We're
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
I'm not stopping for nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So yeah, work with her on that because that'll help. That cause a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, and she's physically, when she plants herself, she's real strong. You have to really, there's been times where I am pulling with all my might, and she is just, not going.
Okay. Well then, pull a little harder.
Yeah.
Okay, good. The objective is I'm moving, you're coming with me. However you get there, that's up to you, but I'm gonna get to where I'm going. Okay, good. It's important, really important to dial into that.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now with going out the doors on walks, or either going outside and back, we need to control that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like, you guys wanna go outside?
Yeah, because this they get very hyper and then they run out hot.
Yeah.
Shooting out, And that's been a problem too, because then if the neighbors are out in the yard, it's right for them.
Back up. Back up. Stay. Tom, come on.
August.
We have a leash. Grab me a leash.
A leash for her.
Yeah, leash.
You want me to put it on her?
Sure, please.
Okay. Coraline, here's your leash, girl. Back up, back up.
Can you help?
Cora, come.
Then watch those, don't hit.
August.
Okay, just watch for a second. Let me see what.
Cause I'm gonna show you, and you're gonna show. I'm gonna show you, then you're gonna show me, cause like I said, my time's too valuable to be wasting. I ain't playing. I'm not playing. Cause if this dog dies, man,
Oh, no, it's around this.
that's, I got it,
Okay.
thank you. It's on you. And I'm gonna ride you hard about it. You just killed something that don't deserve to die. Come on, let's go. Come on. So going outside, okay, I'll repeat myself once. Going outside, they don't go out the door until you tell them they're free to go out. So, here. I'm gonna let you go slow. Let your dog outside.
Everybody, come here. So put her in sit. So should he put her like to sit right
Well,
now?
first, we gotta get tuned in to getting them to go outside. So tell them, let's go outside. Whatever you say, go outside. Augie, whatever you say to get them to wanna go outside.
What do we usually say?
Treat.
No, what do we say when they want to, we usually say, you wanna go outside?
You wanna go outside?
Yeah, let's go outside.
Let's go
That's what we say.
outside.
And then, okay, so now they know we're gonna go outside, so now,
Here's some good stuff off the leash and this one here. Now, if you'd been paying attention, you would've known that you're not doing something right.
yeah, what should we do first?
Sit. No.
Yeah, just have her sit,
Well,
right?
yeah, that's true. First things first, though, is turn your back to the door.
Oh, turn your back to the door.
There you go.
Okay.
Now tell them to drop the leash, tell them to stay,
Stay.
and open the door.
Stay. No. Stay. No. Stay. No. Sit.
Show you real quick.
Okay, let him show you.
Excuse me. Please, excuse me.
Let him show you for just to learn by watching. Yeah. I'm stand where I'm standing. Let's just watch Mr. Lab.
What's her name? Cora?
This is Cora.
Okay.
That's Rigby. Rigby.
Rigby, come on. Rigby. Let's go outside. Come on, let's go outside. Rigby, come on. There's a difference between dog respecting and being a play buddy. Okay, so what I'm gonna help you out with this time is a little bit more information if we're with me. Okay? So if you make your dog sit further away from that door, instead of right here, right, it gives you more room to work, right? And it gives you more opportunity to read the dog to see what their intentions are. If they're gonna blast out from you, you got time between here and here to track that information, then I'm sitting right here, right? Okay. Just go ahead and let your dogs out.
Then go outside. No. No.
Well, are you patting your thigh, like, go outside and come here? You don't want that
Sit.
yet.
Well, this is an
Right?
entrapment
Oh, okay.
situation, where we're
Okay.
trying to get them to go
Stay.
out, wanna go outside.
Okay. All right, we want to go outside.
Sit.
Okay, so we're
Sit.
good on you. That's good.
Sit.
Now watch that the leash doesn't get caught under the door. Take it out of the way a little bit. Okay, okay. Just leave and open the door. Okay.
Sit.
Tell them to stay.
Stay.
Turn around and walk outside.
Stay.
Okay, and then once everything gets calmed down, then it's a good time to, okay, free.
Okay.
Cause then they're not coming out the door.
Free.
Wow,
Let's
you
go
know,
outside.
hot, you know.
Let's go outside. You may go outside.
No! Leave it.
This is all the time.
No. Leave it. That's not acceptable. Cause that just gets things hot.
Oh, it sure does.
Okay, well then stop it.
Yeah,
It's okay to say no and mean it.
okay.
'Cause asking and negotiating and so forth, you know, it's a similarity with children. I mean, if we got a 7-year-old kid that on the way to the store, you know, we're gonna go in there and get 4 things and they're for the house and you're not getting anything today, so don't bother. I went to G.I. Joe and you say no and they start throwing a fit. At 7, it's a lot easier to break that habit than it is to wait until they're 21.
Yep.
You know, when you find yourself things stolen out of your house that mean importance to you and that.
Yeah. Where did Ricky go?
Probably under hide.
He's waiting for you.
Good. The way he's acting, he should. See if I can trap him from over. Get silly, but I guess not. Letting them inside is just as important as letting them outside. Okay, good. Inside oxygen, outside oxygen, you own both. You can breathe whatever you choose, but they can't until you tell them okay. Cool. Covered some ground tonight. Feeling good about this, John? Are you good, bud? Good. Yeah, we'll put a handle on this quick, because this one here, I'm serious. Right now in the state of Missouri, 2 reported dog bites. That's it.
I know.
They'll drag it out here with a pole, with a metal noose around his neck, throw him back in the truck. 10 days later, it's dead. There ain't nowhere to go with him anymore.
Well, we're lucky that the people that he has been so far, people close to us that don't report, you know, but if it's somebody across the street in the park,
Yeah.
if it's a child,
Nowadays, everybody wants to
Yeah.
sue everybody for everything.
yeah.
You got liability here that's heavy.
So far
You're doing
it's
a good
been
job doing it.
our neighbors who we're close with, and you know, we watch their dog, they get it, you know,
Yeah.
and his mom who. Now, this thing she does, she's a big nose nudger.
Muzzle
Constant.
punching, back up.
Under the arm, trying to get you to pet her. Back up, and she's a big
Back up. Both
Back
girls
up.
are back up.
back up. Back up.
There you go, good. Okay, that's important when you're claiming territory. Don't ever move to the side or back, because then you go prey. And always move into the dog. Don't let the dog move you. Okay. You know, like back up, go on, back up. Just to let them know I'm moving your way. You better surrender that territory because it belongs to me and I'm going to claim it. Yeah, don't let her. Don't. If she comes up to you 5 times, give me some love. 3 times, I'd suggest running her off.
Okay.
For the next week, 5 times out of 5, no, negative. You don't tell me to do anything. Tell me to back up. And when she goes over and surrenders, okay, I hope one day you can. Well, I guess what, today's your lucky day, you don't. Because then it's more special to them. when they work to get it than when you just, you know, give it to them, or your, you know, the expectations are, I'm supposed to give you this. No, I'm not supposed to give you anything, you know, I'll give it to you when I want to, and if you deserve it. Like right now, she's being respectful. So, good girl. Now I'm in a trap. See if she muzzle punches my hand.
She does it every 2 minutes.
Well, I mean, you
Because
just have
people
to keep-
invite it because it's like, she's so
You're
cute, she's so
I
sweet.
understand,
People,
but you can't keep blaming it on your guest.
I know, I know.
Okay, good.
But she gets
I-
reinforced for doing it
Okay,
because then
good.
people see her, oh, she's so sweet,
Yeah,
oh,
I
she wants
understand.
love.
Everybody knows dogs, but that's why in 2009, when I started this business, it was because of $4.8 million recognized in 2008
Yeah.
because of behavioral problems. Last year, the final count was around $11 million. Lives and so forth, and it's unfortunate. Good job, man. He was stepping and fetching, but you come out there like Kool-Aid, man, and said, you better back up. Good job. That was good energy. Rick, perfect. Sick.
The other
Very good.
thing we have a big problem with him is that he will not let us touch his paws.
Okay.
And to clip his nails, or if it's muddy outside and he comes to the door all muddy, I want to wipe his paws off with a towel, and he fights that so much. He just has like a weird thing about
Okay,
his paws.
so here's what you guys do. Work as a team with that. One person take real peanut butter, or you can use something, but you know, not Jiffy, because there's chemicals in it, you know, but something that you can put on a spoon that's gonna stick. One of you's hold it while he's looking at the other one with the spoons.
Okay.
You know, just get him over the. It's basically a foreign situation with him.
Yeah.
And that, so just working him through that, ooh, you know, I like to get my paws touched because I get the good stuff on the spoon. You know.
Yeah, his face too. Like trimming his hair on his face. He won't hardly let me touch around his eyes or his mouth.
Part of that is when we start to do it, we go in already seeing what's the finished product or what it's going to be like, right? So we gotta create a different atmosphere for this. We gotta create a different atmosphere for those moments instead of him using that energy to whoa and fight you off. You know, we gotta take that energy and calm it down. And a good way of doing that is by using their nose. Here, you want some of this? Here you go. And then one hold and rub paws while the other one's lick the liver or whatever it is off the
On to you. Good. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Man, you got the perfect energy. Okay, bear with me. I'm telling you the truth
So
because I
calm.
can't. You're calm. If you have to be assertive, it's just right there. Right, yes, sir. But you're confident. You don't have to come to prove. This is the way it's going to get done. And no further questions. I'll teach you how to do it. I'm going to teach you if you don't understand. Ask questions. I'm going to teach you how to do it. Once I know that you know what I'm talking about, you don't do it. Yes, we got a little bit of complication going on here, and you're not going to fare very well. Yes, perfect attitude for a dog owner.
Should we try to feed them and see if
Yeah.
we can have
Yeah,
them
let's
sit
see
and
if we
stay? They need to eat anyway.
At least I'll read this while they're.
Okay, okay, this is your excuse to get a Reese's? I
That's his
see.
excuse.
Okay. You tell him he's gotta eat something over the bowl, and he goes, oh, okay, I'll go get a Reese's.
There you go, bud. There's your motivation.
Alright, so we're gonna have them sit and stay right here.
Wherever you choose.
How about-
Finally found a weekend.
So one eats over there in the corner, one eats in the laundry room, so if they kind of sit and wait here,
Okay.
you consider that far enough away?
Yeah.
Alright, sit down. Rigby? Sit. Sit. Sit.
Watch me. Sit.
Feed the dogs is one of his chores.
Good.
Is it?
In order to get his allowance.
Good.
Alright, so we put them in stay, and I'll kind of watch and correct over here, while you go scoop the food. Did you put the new food in the container? No, get back,
Who should I do first?
go sit.
Yeah, just
Back up, sit.
help you out.
It's your choice, I'll give it
Hang
to everyone.
on, hang on.
But
Wow, we get
Rigby's
Rigby
not
back.
listening right now.
Rigby is not listening.
Whoever. That's one to get you.
I'll get it. Don't worry, I'll do it right now.
So if you got one sitting over here, okay.
You go sit. You. You go sit. Coraline, sit. Sit. Stay. We're gonna do both of it. No, they're fine right here. This is where they're gonna sit. Put it in the regular place. They're gonna come to the food.
No, that's not how it works, Mom.
It is now.
No, it's...
Augie, they wait here is the new rule. Now, you wanna do one at a time?
Okay, good, what we just talked about, do you wanna explain?
Stay.
The one who's listening,
Okay, listen, Augie, for a
the
second.
best or the longest, so in this case.
Coraline, no ma'am. Oh. No. No. No.
Is after everything,
We did not.
this time around.
See, he's confused because this is a whole new routine and he went to eat the food.
It's okay.
Sit,
No big deal.
sit, Cora.
August is gonna, the food is at the same place here.
You guys...
Yeah. So what Mr. Loud is saying is the one that's listening the best and sitting the best. Sometimes your teacher at school will say like, whoever's been the quietest
Hey,
and best
Mom's
listener is gonna get to do something, right? Does your teacher ever say that? No, whoever I see who's being the quietest and best listener can do something.
She does
That's what we're doing here, okay?
Does she make sense, what she just said?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
So whoever's being the quietest, best listener, and whoever's waiting and sitting the best, sit and stay, stay. Then you decide who eats first.
Can I get the pieces in front of you?
Yeah.
That part will come in just a
Yeah.
moment, yes.
Yeah, you eat before they.
Yeah, so go ahead and take out your Reese's.
Didn't offer anybody else, huh? So, but you stingy.
You can have one.
Playing.
Sit down. Okay, now you've had a couple bites, so they see that you're eating. No. Now, who's gonna eat first? No, I mean, of the dogs.
What's a good idea to finish complete?
Oh, okay.
What you have, so the dogs know that that's all gone. And making them wait isn't a big thing, I mean, that's actually a good thing, cause what it does, it helps lower down it increases their impulse control. You know, right, so they're not sitting there going, rock and roll, you know, they're like, okay.
Okay, so who are you gonna invite to eat? Cora, okay, so what do we do with Cora?
Tell Cora free, point it to the bowl.
I'm gonna step on Rico because he's no.
Coraline? Coraline? You make...
Okay, what you can do, that's right, pick up the bowl and walk over here and capture her nose with the bowl and walk the bowl back over here with you and set it on the floor and then over here.
Okay, then
Free.
tell her free.
Free.
Ricky.
Free. Come here.
Sit, Ricky. Stay.
That too, I know step all
Sit.
in there, the longer you make them wait,
Sit.
the slower the energy is,
Sit.
the more free to eat, as long as we're freeing them with the calm energy. And
Stay.
that takes part of it, you know, go at it, cause doggy's too fast to get killed, belly.
Now, Augie, you don't have to pick up the bowl right now, that's just only if he doesn't come to it.
I'd like to check.
Okay, sit. I mean, he knew what to do. He knew where the bowl is and what was in there. Okay, so please go put it back for a
Oh
second.
my god.
He didn't need that. Cora needed that because she was scared and she didn't know what to do. He knows that as soon as you free him, where he's gonna go.
Okay, don't hold him back,
Sit and stay.
there you go.
Free.
Yippee!
You're free. Go on.
Yippee!
He has to abide by our decision.
Now he's eating the ones on the floor. That
Yeah, well, that's
What
good.
he's doing and then when he goes free, so it's, we're not holding him, he's making the choice.
Yeah.
You're one of those oxygen,
Yeah.
so I mean, you the one calls the shots when he eats and when he doesn't.
You like that? You like calling the shots?
So we just feed him whenever we feel it.
No. Oh, I'm sorry, yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, see how stupid that was? Alright,
No. And I was like, wait, you just said that.
alright, so I made a mistake when we start picking on your nose.
Wait, didn't we just learn the other day that it's good to make mistakes?
Yes, it is.
Because that's a learning
Because
opportunity.
when we're green, we're growing, and when we're ripe, almost dead. Remember that? There's a lot to learn.
My grandma.
What?
My grandma is a math teacher, and each time I make a mistake in math, she rewards me and takes like mistakes are good. They help you learn.
They do help you learn, as long as somebody teaches you. You know, same thing with the dogs.
You
Make
gotta learn from the
mistakes are a good
mistakes.
opportunity.
Grows your brain, that's what we always say, your brain grows a little bit when you make a mistake.
Yeah, true does. As long as you're not making the same one over and over and over. And over.
Right. Right.
That's good. So the door's going in and out. Bless you.
Okay, now usually he will have to poop really soon after he eats.
Okay.
Usually within 5-10 minutes, we let him go out. Now typically we'll walk him, but now it's dark and we might not walk him in the dark, we might. But if, you know, so Augie, if we wanna let him out again to go poop outside, we just go through that thing again where we make him sit, we make him wait, and then we tell him that he's free. But you have to do it kind of far enough away from the door so that we're standing in front of the door and we can correct, right? You wanna try that again? Cause I know he's gonna need to go to the bathroom here in a few minutes.
Come here, Ruby.
You wanna go outside?
Yeah, you wanna go outside? Nope. Sit.
Take it.
Ruby, sit. Okay, you're close.
Well, I kinda wanna take, if he's gonna be walking around in the yard and
Yeah.
trying to look for a place to poop, I wanna take this out of him. He can poop on it.
No,
Sit.
at least we can do one more time.
Sit.
Didn't he say one thing?
Yeah.
Look
Alright,
at
come here.
me.
August.
Augie, that's not the right energy, okay? Calm and assertive. Come here, Rigby. Sit down. Sit.
Sit.
Stay.
Sit.
Boris is chilling over there on the floor.
That's not normal for
Stay.
Stay.
Up.
Nope.
Stay.
Good, good teamwork.
Go ahead.
You are.
Let's go. Go on. Go on.
Okay, that's a good time to catch, that's
He's
good,
waiting
that's
for
good
her.
attracting opportunity there, right? So when Cora goes out, you, then biting her as soon as she comes
Yeah.
out the door.
He wants her, sometimes he'll get all excited to go out and then he'll stay and wait.
Yeah.
And then she walks out.
That's what he's talking about, entrapment,
Yeah.
it's not against the law and dog training.
Yeah.
That's a perfect opportunity to teach her that nonsense stops.
Yeah.
Because if she's getting him, he's getting her fired up, she's getting him fired up, we got two excited dogs, you know.
But now he's gonna go out, he's going to the bathroom. And she has no, she's not interested in going outside anymore.
Well, make them do a lot of thinking, that'll work out.
Augie, can you grab the water, please? Their bowl is almost empty of water.
Okay.
So this evening, the rest of this evening, what I would suggest doing is I would put both of them on, put one in the kennel, put Augie in the kennel.
We'll be in the kennel.
What's the name?
Rigby.
Rigby. Put Rigby in his kennel, but the door stays open.
Yeah.
And then put Cora on her bed, and that's where they stay the rest of the night, until you guys get ready to shut down for the day.
Yeah.
Sit. Sit.
Sanitary.
You may come in.
Yeah, excellent.
Great.
Excellent work. Just talking about the rest of the evening between now and the time you guys retire for the day. I would put the dog in the kennel and dog on the bed. Leave the kennel door open. They're not allowed to come off the bed or come out of the kennel. And then before you guys get ready for the day to call it a day, you know, let them outside one more time. Let them take care of their business and then catch up and then you know it's nighttime.
So she seems kind of fearful back there right now that she's just,
She'll have to get over it.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing for her to be afraid of,
yeah.
is there? Right.
No, but I could tell she's just being very,
Yeah, okay.
cowering a little bit.
Dogs will play on emotions.
Yeah.
They'll feel that energy and they'll go, here's a meal ticket. Let me just start playing on it and then we all look all pissed. But it's like, I got a dog at the house right now that I met about 2 years ago. She's there for board, her name's Hippo, she's a big old pumpkin-headed pit. And, oh God, she got that down to an art, she was terrible. I mean, you go, what are you doing, Hippo? Oh boy, she'll pop up, ooh, you know, but she'll sit there and look so pitiful, cause she taught her people, you know, that if
That's
I
what
look
she does.
pitiful, I get everything in the world given to me,
Yeah.
and that they're pretty manipulative. So what to focus on is your zones. Definitely be aware of where they're at when you're there. The 3-foot zone is really important to be aware of. Back up. When they back up, then you welcome them to come and join you, right? Okay, good. And remember also, anytime that you have food, whatever it may be, it could be a Reese's or it could be a full-blown meal, whatever the case may be. When you're eating it, they should not be right here in your space. They need to give up and back up and give you some space, okay? When you come out in the kitchen and get things like that, make sure you know where your dogs are at, and this is the cutoff line. They don't come past here. You're like when you're making a meal or if you're fixing whatever the case may be aware of where your dogs are at when you're out here in the kitchen and you're working with food. You know, they gotta give you space, respect the space, okay?
Yeah, we definitely don't do that, and I
Okay.
give them scraps, and he gets in the dishwasher, and, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a pain in the,
Yeah,
to you,
yeah.
or it would already stop.
Right,
Okay,
but
I
it
get it.
teaches them to invade our space all the
Right,
time,
it's-
so
it
we need to.
creates a bigger
Yeah.
picture than the particular, at the moment, where it's, you know, it's not comfortable, or it could, God forbid, if you spill some hot grease and,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
because so many things can happen. I mean, so just look at it, there's several different ways. At the end of the day, we're just teaching them that that food is most high priority to us, because without it, within a few days, we're dead, and we're more important than they are. Because, you know, we're stronger dogs. We eat first, and as long as there's enough left over when we're done, you can have what I wasn't able to eat today. You can have the rest of it. With the door too, that's really, 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 really important, because we have a hot zone right there. Don't worry about your guests right away when people call, okay, when you come in, just ignore the dogs, please. You know, make them repeat, you know, what are you gonna do when you walk in? Oh, we're gonna ignore your dogs, great, I just wanna make sure we're on the same page. And the good thing about it is, if you help us out here with this, it's gonna reduce down a lot of problems that we're having, that could cause some pretty bad side effects. But also too, the sooner you help me out, the sooner I'm gonna be able to let my dogs pet you. A lot of times people, oh, you're gonna pet me? Sure. Whatever's gonna keep you from going, no, look at the doggy, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, and then, you know, when everybody's in, settled in, and dogs are cool, calm, collected, okay, free, we'll go say hi. You know, you give everybody that comes in and wants to help, you can give them a treat.
Yeah.
And when I say, okay, free, you wanna go say hi, or free, you know, and you oh, hi, give them a treat, and the dogs go, man, that's really cool when people show up.
Yeah, that's
Because
really
if
great with it.
Right, if I do what I'm told to do, or know what I'm supposed to do,
Yeah.
everybody brings treats with them. This is great. We look forward to people.
yeah. So we gotta remember that too. also.
Consistency.
When your friends come over, and we can't be so in a rush to open the door, we have to just tell people, hang on a second, and then we gotta get them calm and waiting.
Yeah, because you can tell them on the phone, hey, listen, we're training dogs. You want to help? Yes, great. Your first thing is it might take me a minute or two, just a little longer to get to the door.
Yeah.
So just be patient. The only thing you have to do is look through the side glass. You know, you'll see that we're moving. You know. And control your dogs, get your dogs into a complete submission situation where you tell them to be, and then invite your guests in.
And Augie, all this stuff where we have to do all these things like every single time, this is to get them to understand kind of that we're the Boston rules, and then they'll just start doing it naturally after a while. So for a couple weeks, we have to be really, really strict all the time, and then it's gonna be something where they just know the routines. They know when the doorbell rings. We just have to say, oh, and they're gonna get back, right? But if we don't do it consistently and all the time, every day, the same way for a couple weeks, they won't learn correctly.
Sure.
So it's gonna be hard for a little while now, okay?
Life's not easy when it comes to important things to be accomplished, you know?
Right.
Right. So with that, yeah, if you put in a couple good solid weeks of consistency, the beauty of it is when they do on their own what you taught them that they should do, that gives you every opportunity in the world to go, yeah, that's my dog. I love you. And the good thing about it is when people start telling you, you know, two things, yeah, I wish my dog would act like yours.
That was neat.
That's when you know that, and when people go, aren't you a little too strict on your dogs? No, but thanks for asking.
When I'm petting him and he does start to just correct right away.
I mean, boy, drop the hammer.
Yeah.
Then put his hand.
Because he does, I mean, he's not doing it to hurt.
I understand it, but still, that makes you a playmate and not a
Right.
pack leader, you
Yeah.
know, so. Yeah, I don't
Right, so
recommend
same
it.
thing, when he's playfully biting with you, the answer right away has to be no. And that's gonna be hard at first, because he has spent the last almost year now of his life playfully biting you and having you laugh about it.
Okay, now that could be overcome with a simple objection that Mother Nature created. That animal has a gift that none of us in this room will ever enjoy a moment of, and that's living in the gift in the moments of now.
Yeah.
I mean, with me addressing him, see
Yeah.
how much they changed and addressing.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's because they lived in the moment. They live in the moment and they know, okay, I need to change to adapt to this. And once you guys, you know, get immersed in it, and that they're gonna go, okay, this is the way life is.
Yeah.
I get a big time, no, wow, that ain't pleasurable, or I get a yes, oh, that's nice, okay, well, let's stay on the yes side of the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as we're consistent with it,
Yeah.
and that gives us an opportunity to be clear with them, what the yeses and what the nos are.
I think the one that's gonna be harder for is you, to change the way you've been interacting with Rigby. But once you change and remember, it's not a biting, playing, laughing thing, he'll change real quick.
Yeah.
But we have to depend on you to change.
And you just shared with me a little while ago, unless you was unless you wasn't being honest with me, and that's not good, that you don't really enjoy doing that much, right?
I mean, like when he play bites me, I don't really want to.
Okay, well then don't let him do it, okay, and that just saves that problem.
Yeah, and then you can play with him in ways that aren't biting.
Yeah, take him out there with a ball.
We like to bring one of his toys across the street to the baseball field.
Yeah.
Play and, do
Awesome.
that.
Yeah.
He likes to chase, run, as long as he's not biting, then, you can play with him.
Another thing you can do with that too is there's time for play, but there's time for work also. Another thing you can work with him with is controlling territory, sit, stay, and take the ball and toss it, and then free him to go get it. He can't take a break for the ball until you tell him he's free to go get it. It
Okay.
gives you the opportunity to control the territory that he's covering and still, tell him to go do me this job.
Are we gonna discuss that? Are we gonna discuss the thing where he just goes?
Oh, when he puts his paws on you?
He puts his paw on you and then goes.
What do you
We
think?
already have.
Yeah, what do you
Pretty
think
much all
Mr.
we
Lau
do.
would say about that? I think we've already kind of talked about, what would you do if Rigby comes up and puts his paws on you?
Say no.
You immediately correct and tell him no and reclaim your space, because that's him getting in your space and he wasn't invited, right?
Then what would you tell him then?
I would, I take him out of my space, and once he's out of my space and calm, I invite him in.
Look at those command words and tell me which command words you would use if the dog jumps up on you. There's two of them.
Off,
Yes, sir, that's one, and what's the other one?
settle,
No, if he's in your space.
back up.
Roger. So it's off, back up, to make him move back from you. Off to make him stop and get off of you, and then back up to give you space. Then you can use settle.
Settle is for like when
Settle
he's
down.
hyper, when he's escalated, when he's in that state of mind that he's just,
Right.
so settle. But if you say it and you're not settled, is he gonna be settled?
No.
No.
Energy feeds energy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So
you
really
can,
calm.
you can get a dog into a real calm, submissive state of mind. And go, okay, free, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. And that's like, I had been trying to do the thing at the door where they sit and wait. And the second I go free, they go, nah! And they rush out. I was doing half of it, but I
Okay.
couldn't get them past that,
So now just match the energy. Give them the energy you want them to get back to you. Okay, free.
Uh-huh.
And then, okay, it might take a couple reminders real quick, like thump, ow, I said settle down. It's all a learning curve for them, so starting with small tasks of like sit and stay, bed, stay, things like that you can easily control. Get a real good handle on those. The same way with like in here, like in no, back up. And turn around, walk back in here. If they start coming in, no. I said back up because then it's nice control and it's all in the area. And you can get more opportunity for more reps, which is gonna give more consistency, which in turn they're gonna go, oh, you don't waver, do you? You tell me to do that or not do that. Best thing for me to do is just follow your directions on this and we'll get by real good. Good thing about it is the more we make them think, the less physical activities we have to involve to get them extra tired.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things they share with us. I mean, when we do physical labor, okay, get some tired going on, but we break down and put it heavy into the mental labor. And exhaustion is the key.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing with the dogs. As always, as the last time, and obviously you did, so thank you. That phone number at the bottom of each one of those pages, that phone can get shut off for about 35 minutes on Sunday. Rest of the time it's on.
Yeah.
And the only thing would aggravate me about any three of you calling me would be not calling me because you're concerned with aggravating me.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to be successful. Again, I want you guys to be. I appreciate it. You're loyal to me, I'm loyal to you, I'm loyal to you. You give me loyalty, I'll give you loyalty. Play games with me, it's not a good day. So, you know, we're all good. It's
Yeah.
all good.
We appreciate it. And I
You're
mean,
very
look
welcome.
at, they're both calm right now.
Yeah.
This is the way it can be most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not saying my house, my dogs, this and that, because it has nothing to do with me, it has everything to do with y'all. But I mean, I normally have I have a pack of 4, I have normally a pack of 6 to 8 or 9 dogs, and most of the time this is what it's like in my house. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, while we're all sitting in the living room, you know, because they're happy this way.
Yeah.
You know, that nonsense, oh, they're not doing the happy dance and the wiggle butt. And, there's a lot of dogs that get return time after time after time after time, and they're real good at doing the wiggle butt.
Yeah.
Because you know, the dog starts getting excited and they start getting on your nerves.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So a happy dog,
See,
in
you see
his
how
eyes.
he's just being real calm, and then I can just come
Yeah,
over there
then
and
you
just
can-
give him some
Yeah,
good pets,
now
so
that's a
he
good
knows.
time to, with new commands like settle, that's a good time to tell him.
Good settle,
set. Yeah,
good
there you
settle.
go.
So then he knows he's starting to make that connection.
Yep.
Settle means be calm.
Right.
Good settle. Good settle. Good boy. Yeah.
Well, for the next couple of days, I'm gonna try to find line between being persistent and being a pain.
Okay.
And
Good
then
settle.
call and check
Good
in, how's things going, tell me something inspirational, what do you guys got going on, you know, where we're going good.
Okay.
Do you mind if I get your phone number?
No, it'll be great.
Okay, great.